Hi everyone, I'm going to be unboxing my new gadget. It is a Core Vortex 40% mechanical keyboard. I bought this from Amazon for $99. It was previously $120, so a little discount there. It's quite a lot of money for a keyboard, but I've been touch typing almost exclusively on my iPad for the past 6 years, and the software keyboard on my iPad is starting to play up and drive me crazy. And plus, I just wanted a new way of inputting information. I write for a living, so I'm typing a lot, and I wanted something a bit more fun, a bit more pleasurable to complete my tasks. So I saw this online. I watched a bunch of videos. There's a load of more technical videos online, but this is just an unboxing to show you what's going on. It's a beautiful box, nice thick card. It has a magnetic strip here holding it in place. I don't know if you can see that on the camera. I don't think you can. There's a little tagline up there which says, "Find our latest philosophy and enjoy your feeling." That's Vortex, the name of the type of keyboard. And inside we have the 40% keyboard, so called because it's 40% smaller than a typical keyboard. Oh, come on, son. Let's get this out. There we go. And there it is. It's gorgeous looking, in my opinion. It's really lovely, and it's kind of just very nicely built. As you can see, there's not as many keys rows as normal. That's because the numbers are hidden in a function there, so you press that to get your numbers, amongst other things like your ampersand and your quotation marks. There is 3 layers on this, meaning the first layer is just what you see, the second layer is access to the function button, third layer is by this function button, and there's also one that you can program yourself. So in other words, if you press function and Z or X, you can program those keys to, I don't know, write your address or do more complicated things. So that's kind of cool, fun, programmable element that I'm going to enjoy doing. In terms of what I call the Merry Heft, which is my weight measure for how pleasing something feels in the hand in terms of weight, I'd give this an 8.5 out of 10, possibly a 9. It's lovely. It's a nice solid metal base. There's a little bit of logo there, some rubber feet, but in terms of build quality, it's great. There's no rattle, there's no sort of, you know, looseness, nothing. It's solid. It looks great. The colors can also be swapped out. These keys can be lifted off, and you can add some different colors and designs of your choosing. Again, go online, Google mechanical keyboard customization, and you can see what people get up to. There's some really beautiful keyboards out there. And as I say, if you spend most of your day tapping away at a computer, this is a nice way to do it. The keys feel lovely. You get the option when you buy this keyboard to choose from a set of different types of keys. I originally got the Cherry MX blue keys by mistake. I was meant to be buying black. It was late, and the blue ones are really clicky and clacky, which you might enjoy if you're in the house, but it's no good if you're like me, out and about in coffee shops and public places working. You need something a bit quieter, so I opted for the Cherry MX clear keys, which are nice and spongy, pretty quiet. They feel lovely. It's a really nice keyboard. It's definitely a bit eccentric and a little esoteric. You know, for example, you can't see the exclamation mark, but it's here. You know, you press those two to get that. There's little things like that to learn, but I think after a few weeks you'll have that down. And I quite like the quirky nature of it. It's small enough to put in a bag, and it just feels good. So what I do with this is I will add it to my iPad here using the camera adapter. I should also show you what else is in the box. So you've got this, like that. You've got a micro USB to USB lead there, and a small but useful instruction booklet, pamphlet, which tells you a little bit about the keyboard, how to program it, and the different layers and how to access them. Programming is really, really simple. I was a little unsure if that was the kind of thing I could do, but it couldn't be simpler. And it's good fun to play with. So I would highly recommend the Vortex Core Keyboard if you want something a little unusual, something a bit different. It's beautiful to type on, and I'm quite pleased with my purchase.